You know that voice. That thing that tugs at your insides. It wakes you up in the middle of the night. That's something that calls to you. You can't quite put a finger on it. Its purpose. You don't know what it has in store for you, but you know there is something. You feel it. What is that? Really? I am Vernon Exotica, and this is my journey to find out. I invite you to join me on a journey to follow my heart's ambition, to travel, to dance, to meet beautiful people and explore beautiful cultures, and ultimately express my highest form of love. About to get this show on the road. What is this journey? Honestly, I can't tell you. I really... Okay, let's try this again. So, what is this journey? Honestly, I really can't tell you. What I can tell you is that it has already started. In 2021, I took a 2-month trip through Europe. I went to Paris, Ukraine, Greece, Italy, and many other fascinating European countries. I'm calling this trip Season 1, which I plan to release over the next couple of months. But before I do that, I want you to get to know me a little. Give you a peek into my intentions, my ambitions, and what really excites me. Culture. How they form, how they impact our social interactions, their history, and how they are constantly evolving. It's fascinating. Culture is a window to the past, present, and the future. It is an amalgamation of things cherished by a community. Sometimes cyclical, repeating but never an exact replica of what was before. It is as dynamic as the human consciousness because, well, it is the human consciousness of a weathered, tried, and playful collective. Culture seeps into our being to the point that we become it. It is you, it is me, in our style of dress, language we speak, food we eat, and even in the way we smile. So invasive that it turns us into cultural avatars, reflections of a unique human experience. And when someone meets you, they meet everyone and everything that has shaped you. Culture is defined as the customs, arts, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation, people, or other social group. But to me, it is much more. It is like an ever-evolving tapestry, woven by many caring hands with a design, at a glance, can look weird or out of place. But viewed as a whole, it becomes a beautiful diversity of colors and shapes that expound something never could have been imagined by a singular human mind. The food, the clothing, the music, how we live, what brings us together, coalesce to define a country, a family, a person, and a soul. I believe One of the best ways to get to know someone is by experiencing their culture. I love culture, so I'm extremely excited to explore the many intricacies of what others call home and share that experience with you.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've been part of some form of movement since I was a little kid. My mother would have me and my brother perform praise dance routines at family gatherings. As a teen, I was active in my local church's step team and even participated in my high school step team. In high school, I became fascinated with salsa. When I would hear salsa music, chills would rise through my spine and I would move my feet vigorously, trying to mimic, unsuccessfully, what I thought was salsa. So when I went to college in Philadelphia, I joined a Latin dance troupe called Esencia Latina, the essence of Latin. They opened my world to Latin-infused partner dances such as salsa and merengue, and fed my thirst for the rhythmic ecstasy of Latin music. After college, life moved on, and my attention faded. But after a 6-year hiatus, I returned to the dance floor. I joined a few local dance teams, starting with the Mika dance troupe. Eventually, I stumbled upon a passionate and connected dance originating in Africa called Kizomba, and began dancing with friends with a group we call Kizomba Groove. Also, I started playing around a little bit with a dance called Brazilian Zouk and danced with the District Zouk dance team. Now I'm pursuing my current obsession, urban Kizomba, and helping to build a dance community with my wonderful friend Elena called New World Kids. Oh, okay. Just letting my hair down. Not because I filmed this a lot later. So where was I? Yes, with over close to 15 years of dance. My love for it is fairly recent. Yes, I liked it, but I didn't love it. Until now, I had to explore a really deeper part of myself to appreciate it. So, here is what I had to embrace to truly love dance. I learned to love dance when I learned to embrace my vulnerability, or at least accept that it will get no better than this. See, I can never be as vulnerable as I am when I dance. I can't lie about my movements, and my expression is laid bare. To allow myself to be open in that vulnerability is liberating. I am this. It is as much of a feeling as it is an action. In the past, I was so focused on learning the moves and feared what the person I was dancing with thought of how I was doing, what others watching thought of me. I was always in my head, which means that I was never fully immersed in the dance. It is easy to forget that these dances we learned started with someone playing good music and others just moving their body. Dance is an expression of the heart. It is a feeling. It lives in real time. It is not contrived. When I just breathe, be with myself, feel my heart beat, allow the music to seep into my bones, there is a natural joy that rises up. It is so sweet. I have a story to tell. What do I mean? I believe when I dance, I am telling a story from beginning to end. I use my body to express things I could never say in words. So, what am I saying? Am I communicating honestly in my movements? What is this person I'm dancing with saying to me? How can I listen with my body? Embracing my voice in this way has allowed me to be willing to explore the limitless possibilities of movement itself. All this has made me thirsty to learn and improve, so that I can share my story. I can embrace my feelings and be in that vulnerable space authentically. On this dance exploration, I realized that every new dance I learned actually enhanced a dance I already know. Also, I watched my favorite dancers and how they would incorporate other dance forms into their movements, in turn creating something altogether unique. I want that. A desire bursts forth in me that wants to experience my highest form in the art of dance. What is my highest form of expression? What can I do to find out? So my journey with you will be about me fulfilling this desire to become the best dancer I can be and explore the many ways to express myself through dance. I'm excited. Check please. I might have waxed poetically about the beauty of culture and the ecstasy of dance, but they are ancillary. 10 years ago, I quit my good government job to find my place in the world. At the time, I was depressed, I had extreme social anxiety, and I felt lost in a world that didn't understand me. I felt incomplete. Deep down, I wanted to know who I was fully, without the haze of insecurity that kept me from feeling whole. This led me to explore different spiritual practices and altered forms of meditation that was contrary to what I was exposed to in my childhood. Ultimately, I came to the realization that I am here to love, and I am truly living out my purpose when I am radiating my love to every person, environment, and situation I encounter. Today, I feel more myself than I ever have. I still feel awkward at times. Sometimes I feel unsure of myself. But I don't run for those feelings. I embrace them. This is paramount. Just this. Everything I do is just a way to express my love. Because when I express my love, I am myself, and I am free. So, on this journey, I hope to introduce you to fascinating cultures, new and old, expand my understanding of movement and dance, while giving my love unfiltered. It sounds easier said than done. I really don't know what to expect or how this will turn out. I'm putting myself in a position where everything will be new to me. I will constantly find myself being a beginner, an outsider. I will be uncomfortable a lot. But I guess that's part of the journey as well, learning how to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Because when I think about the possibilities of what we can learn together,
that is more compelling than any fear or doubt I may have. Growth may be uncomfortable, sometimes even painful, but it will never be worthless. Never. So, I plan to have fun, laugh, cry if needed, and try not to take myself too seriously. And maybe you can help me with that. Thank you for watching. Are you going to stick around for what's next? I hope so. We're going to Paris.
You're not doing a piece on Gibran, are you, or something like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just a place I come to.
Yeah.
It's for my own personal reason. I'm using him though in the background. Is that okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
Is, this is a sculptor right here. It's all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
pleasure to meet you,
I
sir.
just thought if you were doing some piece, you could do an interview. But
Oh, I mean, no, not a piece. No, it was just talk about my travels, but I was going to use one of the quotes on my page, and I want to be somewhere I connect with.
nice. Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but we. just
No,
visiting for a
that's
second.
no. Go ahead and
This was our pet bird, the guy that's
Growing up.
sculpted.
Oh, really? I would like to know what inspired you to pursue this project.
Well, it's a great project. And commemoration, that's twice life size. These are the fruits and flowers of Lebanon here. And the doves. So there's 3 water spouts. You want 2 and 3.
What inspired you to pursue the sculpture of Gibran specifically?
Oh, they asked me to do it.
Do you know about him before you did the sculpture?
Yes, but nothing in detail.
Okay.
Superficially, as a whole.
But when you were doing this, you get delved a little bit deeper, right, about his history and what he wrote?
A little bit.
Okay.
But I was more worried about doing this, finding this, because they came to me with a wall already done. So I had to make something to attach to it. And I didn't want anything too high because the Secret Service is concerned about the president goes by quite a bit. And when we were working on it, Queen Elizabeth was visiting the embassy. So we had to stop work and leave the site while she came into the embassy. That was a real hassle.